So Mass Effect Show has been ordered to rewrite most of its scripts to appeal to non-gamers. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about the Mass Effect TV show that is going to be happening at Amazon. So I guess technically it has not been officially greenlit, but it is in the works, right? They are working on the scripts. Apparently the head of Global TV at Amazon has ordered that most of their scripts be rewritten to appeal to non-gamers. Okay, now look, right, at first, to someone like me who really loves the games, who really loves the series, it sounds like a terrible thing, it sounds like a bad thing, but let's just sit back and kind of analyze this. Mass Effect is a big game, one of the biggest franchises ever, one of the most popular franchises to come out of the 2000s. Mass Effect is almost like a pioneer, right? It set the stage for choice and consequence in video games, set the stage for making choices and having actual consequences in the current game you're playing and the next game you may play. There are so many characters in the universe, so many different types of characters, so much lore. There's just overall so much to the Mass Effect universe that if you were to straight up just copy and paste all of that into a show, the target audience, I guess you would say, that Amazon is trying to hit, they would not understand the show whatsoever. Now look, you might say, hey, this is a game, right? Why are you trying to appeal to non-gamers? Well, I mean, it is turning into a live action, so you can't necessarily only target the previous audience who was once the core audience. You got to get more people, and when you get more people, you don't want them to be confused when watching your show, right? You want them to be curious, stay curious enough to do some research, leading them to play the games, but not too confused to the point of just not even wanting to watch the show. Some good examples are the Fallout games with the Fallout TV show, even Cyberpunk Edgerunners, even though that's not a live action, they still did it really well with not using the main character in the game, right, in 2077. Instead, they used David Martinez in the universe of Cyberpunk 2077, and same with Fallout, they used Lucy McLean. Hopefully that's what they're doing with Mass Effect, and hopefully it works out the best for them, because I mean, well, if it works out for them, then most likely that means it worked out for us as well. Live action adaptations kind of have a bad name to them, right, except for a few exceptions. We've actually got a lot of video game live action adaptations. We've got the Mass Effect show, we've got Life is Strange, God of War, we've got Tomb Raider, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Amazon is doing every single show that I just mentioned. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say this. It is easy to kind of look at the negative side of things, but I do think it's best to kind of look at this with some nuance. I don't really like using that word too much, but I guess with some nuance, or just with a stable head, with a stable mind, because again, it is easy to get caught up in the negative side of things. But who knows, right? This could very well mean they are literally trying to just change things, maybe even dumb it down, and I don't think that's what you should do. Don't dumb things down. You do need to definitely kind of feed the audience in a little more, you know, bite size. I guess just feed them in smaller increments of information, right? Don't just flood all the information in there all at once to the point where everybody who's watching is just confused or don't know what's going on. Because again, you don't want the audience, the people who've never played the games, to have absolutely no idea what's going on. Essentially what it is you don't want to have the majority of, well, they don't want to have the majority of the audience to have had to play the games. Going back to Fallout or Cyberpunk, you don't need to have had to play either of the games to enjoy the show. I haven't played any of the Fallout games, and I enjoyed the show just fine. Though if you played the games, of course, you would have more of an appreciation for it. With Cyberpunk Edgerunners, I played the game, so I had that much more of an appreciation for it. But there were many people who enjoyed the show and then went and played the game for the first time. And that's what kind of works out for everybody, right? The show, but also the game and the game publisher, the developers, they'll see an increase in numbers in their game. And also, I do think it's worth mentioning that the show will not be following the games, right? It's not going to be Commander Shepard and all the other characters. I mean, it's possible some characters like, you know, Liara, for example, who lives forever, shows up in the show, but I doubt that's going to be the case. But it's going to be some original characters set in the universe of Mass Effect. It is good, in my opinion, that they don't take the games, take Commander Shepard and make the choices for us to put in the show, like, you know, make some choices canon, I guess you could say, even though, I mean, the game will always take priority over the show, but still, you don't want to overwrite people's choices, right? Gamers hate that. I think it has been proven that it's best to just take an original character and put them in the universe that you're currently making the show in. But yeah, those are just my thoughts, right? Just want to make a short little video with my thoughts on it. I am a little late. I know this information came out some days ago, but I guess better late than never, right? But yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoy the video, like it up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.